I found out at that moment, nothing in life is promised except death. If you have the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.
Go listen to all my music. It's the codes of self-esteem. It's the codes of who you are. That's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything.
Just stay focused, you understand? Keep your mind straight on the prize. Don't let nothing get in between. You gotta be fully focused. You can't let shit get in between where you and your goal. You gotta just do it. You gotta just do it.
You may be in your darkest hour. Know that night don't last forever. There's a morning coming in your life. Stay down till you come up.
Isn't it about time you become that person you knew you always could be? How do you do that? You break the fucking mold, guys. Do something away from the normality of what you've been doing. You can't talk it all the time. You gotta walk it.
Get out of your damn bed, get off your phone, get out of the soft and addictive comfort zone, and get after it.
Decide, fuck clubs, partying, trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. The more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are to focusing on your shit, molding and shaping and developing your ideas and your craft so that when it's time for you to make your rounds, you gon' fly.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind.
To do anything successfully in life, you're gonna want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. Anything you want can happen, become a reality.
You're not gonna understand it. You just gotta survive it, doc. Right? And by surviving it, the lessons come. The blessings come. The perspective comes. Most importantly and hopefully, the peace comes. Sometimes things are gonna be so tough. Stop fighting it, stop trying to understand it, just survive it.
Against all odds, I don't know why we want to take the hardest road. I don't know why the man above gives me the hardest road, but it's nothing the man above don't put you in situations that you can't handle. And I just kept that same positive attitude, like, instead of saying, why me, let's say this is what he want me to do.
You have to get rid of the anchors in your life. If you're running a boat and you're trying to move forward as fast as possible, you cannot have anchors holding you back. You have to cut those lines. And you got to replace those lines and those anchors with propellers. People who are loyal to who it is you're trying to become. People who are going to hold you to a high standard. People who are going to push you to be better.
The magic you are looking for is in the work you're avoiding.
We all look for toughness. We all want it. But we look for it in a comfortable environment. You will not find toughness in a comfortable environment. I was trying to look for it everywhere. The only way you find it is to drown yourself in a position where you're just out of sorts, where you can't swim and you're drowning.
I think the easiest thing in life is to give up on whatever you're focused on or whatever you're hopeful for. The hardest thing is to continue to keep going, but we have to. We have to continue to hold on.
If you had to create a human, what would you put them through to make them tough? It probably wouldn't be a really chill life.
Yeah.
What would you put them through to make them patient? You probably wouldn't give them things immediately. And so it's like we want these traits, but each of the traits has a price tag attached to it. It's just like, do you want to pay the price tag to get the thing? And so I think if people reframe the period of life that they're going through as the price that they're paying out of their wallet, but the wallet is their time, it's the seconds of life that they're trading for it, then I think more people will be willing to make the trade. Because at least when I look at myself, like when I'm 80 something years old, I'm looking back at my life, I want to have these traits. But in order to have those traits, I know I have to go through these things. And I think for me, that's given me a lot of comfort in hard times.
The real message is we all started from nowhere. I mean, we all had bullshit jobs. We all felt like losers. But
through time and effort, you build a stronger human. You build a stronger body, you build a stronger mind, you build accomplishments and will and momentum. And then you look back and you go, hey man, I'm not washing tables anymore. You know, I'm not washing dishes. I'm not cutting lawns. I'm not digging ditches.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a different person now, but I used to be.
My idea was to run 4 miles for my first run. I didn't know how bad it's gonna fucking hurt me. I used to run before I was fat, and I was like, fuck it, I can do this. I ran a 1/4 mile and walked home. I walked home and sat on my couch and cried. I went to my mom's house, who was about maybe 20 minutes down the road, and cried again in her couch, saying, man, I can't fucking do this shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And my mind just kept fucking with me. And kept fucking, you're not good enough, man. This isn't for you, man. These guys are the baddest motherfuckers on the planet Earth. You're not that.
One day in the gym is basically imperceivable. 2 days in the gym, you don't recognize any change whatsoever. 100 days in the gym, and you're almost a new person. Right? You've seen those before and after pictures. One day of playing guitar. One day of playing guitar, you can barely play 1 chord. 100 days of practicing guitar, and you can play literally almost any song. When you do anything, it adds up. When you do nothing, it amounts to 0. So take the small steps every day. Do what you're supposed to do. And don't expect some incredible results in 1 day or 2 days or 10 days. Worthwhile things take 100 days. They take 500 days. Maybe they take 5,000 days. They take time.
Eliminate all external distractions, and that's what's going on, and just focus on the process itself and enjoying it every single day. Chopping wood, carrying water. Greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up.